엄마가 해주는 김치전.
TV에 39만 원.
이게 뭐랄까 간소화했다? 네, 오히려 느낌이 있는 것 같아요.
이번 주제는 침대 소개팅입니다. 처음 보는 낯선 이성과 3일 밤 동안 침대.
Also, I wanted to drink with my friends past midnight.
Also, I wanted to drink with my friends past midnight.
And for quite some time, I couldn't even go to the gym or the sauna.
And for quite some time, I couldn't even go to the gym or the sauna.
Also, I wanted to drink with my friends past midnight.
Also, I wanted to drink with my friends past midnight. What was the first thing you wanted to do when COVID was over? 아니? 우와, 규동이야? 뭐야? 얘가 뒤에 있어 따로. 칼 여기다 두고 뭐 하는데? 왜 잘 안 되지?
Why's it gotta be so complicated?